What is going on, guys? Craig 1287 here, bringing you some Battlefield Hardline gameplay. Going on in the background is going to be a round that isn't the most thrilling round I've ever had. I end up going like 22-1, but it's mostly because I'm using a tactic that I used. I did a video on this for Battlefield 4. It was particularly for, I believe it was the Rush version of Heinen or whatever, however it's pronounced, Resort, in which you start out where the attacking team, the attackers in Rush, are having to traverse a lot of water, and so they've got an APC, they have an Amtrak, there's some choppers and stuff, but primarily what people get across with are the ribbed boats, and what they do is they get to the location where the arms are, and they bail out of these boats, and chances are they get killed. And so these rib boats typically would, over time be destroyed and returned to the other team. However, if we, the enemy teams, the defending team, get in them, they don't get their rib boats back. And this Everglades map is kind of like that in the Heist mode. A lot of the maps are actually kind of like that, but the Everglades one just seems especially so. The attacking team eventually gets access to the armored SUVs or the intervention SUV. I can't remember all they have different names for cops and robbers. But it's the SUVs that second seat gets the minigun or whatever you have equipped, but defaults minigun. And I pretty much, some dude bailed out of the one, maybe he got shot out of it before getting there, but it was really, really far out to the point to where I pretty much see everybody as they're coming down the roads, these lanes, and I just demolished this team. Now, could they have taken me out? Yes. There's not any reason why I went 22-1 and will do so every time again if this happens. I mean, there's a couple sniper attempts on my life, and there's a couple other SUV attempts where I take a couple hits, but I only get killed right at the end. Some dude sneaks up out of nowhere. I don't know where he is, and he kills my 22-0 spree right at the end within the last like 10 to 15 seconds of the round. Almost getting a flawless. But yeah, so this tactic is still a legit tactic, so you guys need to use this. If you're playing Hardline, this is a tactic that you've got to use. Steal your enemy vehicles, especially the ones that have guns on them, and use them in these modes where it's attack and defense. This doesn't work as well for Blood Money. It's not going to work for Conquest, but in these attack and defend modes, like Rush, or in Hardline's case, Heist mode, you can just use this as a turret, and it's not the most thrilling gameplay. Me personally, I'm a guy that likes to be on my feet, moving around, but I just, because this is a vehicle that's not native to my team, because it's not something that a teammate, if it gets blown up, eventually that my team will just, I'll just spawn on it through the spawn screen. It's the enemy team's vehicle, and I really don't want to give it up. Not only is it a vehicle we've gained, that we have now, it's a vehicle that the enemy doesn't have. That means they're having to funnel more of their guys into the same vehicle, so that when we blow that one vehicle up, it's not just one guy getting taken out, it's 3 or 4 that get taken out, and that's more tickets that they're losing. So this is by far one of the best tactics that you can use in Heist mode. In any mode, kind of, but especially so in Heist. So I'm going to cut over to the in-game comms. You guys will see at one point, if it hadn't already happened, I got a sabotage kill. I set that up like way in advance in the round, and then that actually blew up like 7-8 minutes into the round. It was a crazy surprise. I'm just not used to being alive 7 minutes into a round, and it was just really cool getting a sabotage kill, because I am trying to get that mechanic mastery syndicate thingy to get that that unfolding gun. But yeah, there's not too much left in the round. In fact, actually, it's probably ending right now, so, because I talk too much. But whatever. Hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. And again, check this tactic out. It's just so powerful. Hope you guys enjoyed all of it. Have a good one. Ta-ta.